Dear friends, a good Rosh Chodesh. Today is the beginning of the month of Adar, the happy, joyous month full of mazal, great luck, great blessings for us Jews, and let's hope we'll have a month full of all of those things. In this week's portion, Teruma, God commands us to build the sanctuary, the temple. And the commands begin with the various pieces of furniture that we had to make. Very few pieces, but each one told to us in detail. And what's fascinating is that anything that had multiples within it had to be made in a very unique way. So God told us, you have to make a menorah. It's a 7-part candelabra. It has many ornaments, spheres, flowers, cups, but it has to be made from one block of gold that's chipped away until we come to the beautiful menorah that God had prescribed for us to make. The cover of the ark, where it had the 2 cherubs with the wings, had to be chipped away from one block of gold. Why would the Torah make it so much more difficult to make these products instead of make one cherub, another, then attach it to the actual cover, make a bunch of branches, attach it the way people would do things today? Why did God want it made from one piece? And within here, we have a tremendous lesson. The whole idea of the temple was about unity. The temple was a place where a Jew and God became united, where we became one, where when we walked into the temple, we recognized that God is the source of our life in its creation and its existence every moment. And in the temple, we came to be part of God's mission, united with God in His mission to make this world a better place, to carry the energy and the inspiration to be able to do that. The temple created unity between Jews. When the Jews came into the temple, hundreds of thousands, even millions, even though it wasn't a massive space, they all fit in. And there was space enough for each other where everyone felt comfortable because we were united as one. The temple was a place of unity. And God said, therefore, that things that are made that seem broken up and separate must be made of one piece of gold. The cornerstone of everything happening in the temple is made out of oneness, made out of unity and oneness. And this is so apropos to what is going on in our world, the terrible tragedy that we had yesterday. The other day in Parkland, Florida, unfortunately 17 murdered, 5 of them Jews. And the entire community there is reeling. The world is questioning what is going on. Such terrible tragedy. A young man comes and kills and hurts so many people, breaks apart families, a community, trying to separate people. And how do we pick ourselves up from here and go on further? And it's obvious that we must. And we must strengthen ourselves. And the Torah gives us the guidance. The way to strengthen ourselves is through unity. First, we must stand together and realize that the tragedy of these families is our tragedy. It could have happened to anyone. And the healing must be for all of us as well. We must heal to remember that humanity, ultimately, inside, is good. And we must help bring out the good because, unfortunately, the evil reared its head in a very strong way. And unity is the answer. And we Jews, we have unity put into the DNA of Judaism. Shabbat, families come together as one. And we have to bring extra gatherings of unity. We're in the month of Adar, of joy. We have to bring, as we get closer to Purim, as Mordechai did in the time of the terrible decree of Haman. He gathered big gatherings of Jewish people coming together. But gatherings of inspiration, gatherings of teaching, of education, gatherings of resolve that we are going to be better and work hard to make ourselves better and the world around us better. And when we gather with a good purpose and reason, then ultimately, this is how we create menorahs, cherubs, unity, love, and goodness in the world. Let's strengthen ourselves in these gatherings. Let's use this month to do something special. Watch us on Facebook. We're going to join a worldwide special day of doing something special and extras, gathering together with Jews around the world and people around the world. But let's do it in our own little lives, our own homes, our offices, with our friends, colleagues, and family. And let's come together tonight in unity of the response to this tragedy, and let it truly be a month of simcha from here on, of joy, and lots of great things. May God bless every one of us and every one of you. We love you all, and we wish you a Shabbat Shalom. In Montreal, Shabbat this week is 5:04 p.m.